channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to ballet memes, so let's get started. So I have a bunch of memes on my phone, but I'm also going to put them on the screen. Okay, so the first one is this. Okay, so basically when you do pliés, it's at the beginning of class, so no one's really like fully warmed up, so everyone's hips are cracking and like their knees and their toes. So yeah, this is extremely accurate. So when you're at the front of the bar and you forget the combination, it's really awkward when you're at the front and you're supposed to like lead everybody, but then you completely blank and forget what you're supposed to do, and then everyone's just looking at you and you can't look behind you because otherwise it's just even more obvious that you've forgotten. So it's very accurate. Grand jeté, expectation, reality. So grand jetés are basically like split leaps. The reality is always a lot different than expectation. Like you might be able to do a full split and maybe even a little over split, but you can't like jump into it. So yeah, a lot of people are the reality, not the expectation. Not sure if I need new point shoes or new feet. This one, I guess, is kind of harder for people to understand. So basically, point shoes really kill your feet. So sometimes you don't know if your feet just aren't good or if you need new point shoes. It's very hard to tell. Me watching professional dancers. Oh, she's so cute. But yeah, we always look up to professional dancers because they're so much better than us. So if I had $1 for every bobby pin I had lost, yeah, I'd be rich. I have lost so many bobby pins and so have my friends. Yeah, if I had $1 for everyone I lost, I'd be really rich. Ballerina, what my friends think I do, what my mom thinks I do, what society thinks I do, what my teacher thinks I do, what I think I do, and what I really do. Definitely what my friends think I do is extremely accurate. And what my teacher thinks I do, yeah, she probably thinks we look like that. Responses to, now you can take off your point shoes. Quietly takes off point shoes. Alright, thanks. Drops to the floor.
Oh, thank the Lord I can't feel my toes.
That's, in fact, literally everyone in my class drops to the floor because we're always very grateful when we can get our point shoes off. Nobody quietly takes them off or says, alright, thanks. Unheard of. Me trying my hardest, my teacher explaining a simple concept for the 7th time. Yeah, a lot of the time, especially when teachers are teaching combinations and you just can't remember it, this is literally how it feels. Like you just annoying girl.
I have a perfect triple pirouette and an amazing oversplit.
You do? No, very annoying. The hardest thing to hear as ballerina is, oh, that's so cute. And I'm like, if only you know what it took to look cute. Or people they don't take ballet very seriously. And it's very annoying because it's a lot harder than a lot of people think. So, when you eat too much before dance class starts, do I regret it? Yes. Would I do it again? Probably. No, that's true. I mean, because I always need to eat before I dance. But then if I eat too much, it's obviously uncomfortable, but I know that I would do it again. If I had $1 for every time the choreographer said just one more time. Yeah, so basically choreographers, to like make sure that you remember what they choreographed, they'll say, okay, run through it one more time. But a lot of the time, one more time turns into 2 more times, into 3 more times,
Into 4 more times, into 5 more times, into 6 more times, into 7 more times, into 8 more times, into 9 more times, into 10 more times.
I would be rich if every time the choreographer said, just one more time. How I explain point to regular people. You're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it. That's true. When people ask me what point shoes are, I say that they're torture devices, but you're gonna enjoy doing it. Dance isn't a sport. No one asks your opinion, you filthy little mudblood. Society is very divided on whether dance is a sport or not. I think it requires the same level of athleticism as other sports. But like just because it's not in the Olympics doesn't make it not a sport. Society is very divided. I personally like to think of it as a sport, but dance teacher.
Do it again, it wasn't good enough. Do it again, it wasn't good enough. Do it again, it wasn't good enough.
Finally does it perfectly. Do it again. I didn't see it. That is very true. Like teachers always, whenever they look at you, it's when you mess up. But then whenever no one's looking, like not even your friends, that's when you can finally do like 5 turns. Person, ballet is easy. Me.
You're right, all we have to do is perfect control over every muscle in our body, hold 3 times our body weight on our toes, be able to fold in half, hold our legs up to our ears, be impossibly flexible, have the endurance of a football player, be able to jump 5 feet in the air, and turn endlessly, all while smiling.
Yeah, totally easy. It's very true. I hate it when people say ballet is easy. That look you give your best friend during bar. Yeah, so during bar there are like a lot of awkward moments of silence, or maybe just when you've like finished the exercise, you just look over to your friend and they're like, non-dancers' reactions when they see you stretch. No, that's literally true. When my friends see me like just randomly going into a split, and they're like, oh, doesn't that hurt? Watching a non-dancer trying to do ballet. When non-ballerinas try to do ballet, but they do it like in a mocking way, it's very annoying. And I don't like it. I can dance for hours, but this is me after 1 minute of running. No, that's true. I can dance for like the entire day, but after running 1 minute on a treadmill, I'll be like gasping for air. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with like the different muscles you have to use, but people are really surprised. They're like, oh, okay, so she must be really fit. And then I go onto a treadmill and don't last more than a minute. Those were all of the memes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!